Hello, my name is Jennifer Case, and I'm a Children's House teacher here at Hudson Montessori School. Today I'd like to talk to you about how to find out what your child has done at school during the day. Many times you may ask the question, "What did you do today?" And your child's common response is, let me hear it, nothing. I know, I can assure you, your child has done way more than nothing during their busy day at school. Sometimes children often say nothing because they really can't recall all that they've done in the day. They have been so busy with organizing their belongings, picking out a work choice, talking to peers, having conversations with teachers. It's been a long 3 hours, and then they get to go outside. So much can happen between their work time and the time that they get to see you. So trying to recall all of those events might be a challenge. Sometimes the answer of nothing is just a quick response. And some parents accept that, so they've learned 1 + 1 = 2. So if mom and dad say, "What did you do at school?" and you say nothing and they don't ask any more questions, then hey, we figured out that equation and it's simple enough. So it could just be a quick answer. Another reason they often say nothing is your child may be protective of their day and their school experience. So they might withhold those details just to kind of protect what they've done. It's their space and they just want to keep it to themselves. That sometimes is the case. However, here's one way, well, I'll offer you several ways to find out what your child did at school. Many of you, hopefully all of you, have access to Transparent Classroom. Transparent Classroom is a wonderful resource that offers photos of your child throughout their workday. You should receive 1 to 2 pictures every week or so, and you can open those pictures with your child and ask, "Can you tell me what you're doing in this picture?" Or, "Who is that with you in the picture? That looks like you're having so much fun." Maybe you have 3 or 4 pictures of the child with the same work. So you might say, "It looks like you really like this work. Tell me how you do it." And those guiding questions, or just looking at the photo, may spark a response for your child to help describe what they've done in school that day. You could ask, "What's your favorite part of the work? Do you remember the name?" So use Transparent Classroom to help guide those conversations. Some helpful conversation starters would be, "Who did you eat lunch with today? Who did you have snack with today? Did you work at a table or a rug?" Sometimes just offering them a little bit of information like that will help them recall those events of the day, and then they can share with you. Now, occasionally, with the sharing of the child's day, especially who did you have snack with, they may say the person's name. I'm just going to think of a random name. We're going to say Sally. And they could say something positive about this interaction with Sally or something not so positive with Sally. And maybe you've heard Sally's name a lot. So if you hear a name that comes up frequently in your child's conversation that might have a negative impact, or like maybe Sally has a hard time working, or maybe she doesn't put the work away in an appropriate manner, that we have to be careful not to villainize children. So if you hear misbehaviors of other children being shared by your child, you can just sounds like they had a rough day. Tell me about your day. And if this name keeps coming up, feel free to reach out to your teacher and ask questions if it's concerning in any way. But we are in a classroom with 2.5 to 6-year-olds, and this is the time in our lives for these children to learn these behaviors of what it's like to be in a community. So we need to help give them a little bit of grace and compassion when we're hearing of these descriptions. So hopefully when you ask your child about their day, if they start to detour and talk about other children's behavior, that you can keep a very flat affect in your reaction and just say, sounds like they were having a bad day. How about your day? Can you tell me about your day? Bring the conversation back to your child, and then you can reach out to the teacher if there's something that's concerning. Another way that you can find out about your child's day would be parent-teacher conferences. Those occur 2 times in the year, which allow you the opportunity to sit and have conversations about what your child is doing in the classroom. These are 20-minute opportunities to talk about your child. The parent-teacher conference will be made available to you prior to the time that you meet with your teacher, so you will have a chance to look through the report and formulate your questions in addition to any other questions you may have. These 20 minutes are your time, so we want to definitely use those in the best way, to share about your child. So be sure to sign up for parent-teacher conferences and make sure you have the opportunity to look at those reports. They are made available through Transparent Classroom. So once again, Transparent Classroom comes to the rescue again. Emails. The teachers are available via email at any time. However, if you send an email on a Saturday, they may not see it till Monday morning. During the weekday, we usually turn emails around within 24 hours, but if the emails come over the weekend, it would take until Monday for some responses depending on where we are. You know what it's like with your job as well as teachers. It's a very, very busy schedule, so we will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Another way for you to find out what your child is doing in the classroom is attending Third Thursdays. Third Thursdays are an opportunity for you to come in with your child during morning drop-off, and around 8:30 to 9, you will be able to be in the classroom with your child, observing the work they do, as well as observing the flow and the beauty of a Montessori classroom. Now, when you are there observing on a Third Thursday, it will not be a typical day because children are very excited to have visitors, and they're going to ask, whose mommy are you and why are you here? So there are first few minutes for the children to adjust to having adults in the classroom. And then you can settle in and observe your child and enjoy the amazing work that they do every day. Now, don't be surprised if your child will pick snack during Third Thursday or painting during Third Thursday. They often are a little nervous about having a parent in the classroom, and they're going to pick something they're really good at. So who's not good at having snack or having fun painting? You can ask if you've looked at Transparent Classroom and you've seen some of the work they've done. You can even say, hey, I remember that picture of the binomial cube. Can you show me where that is? Oh, somebody else might be using it, or they can say, yeah, I could do that. So having these conversations will also help guide you during Third Thursdays. Another way to find out how things are going in your child's classroom is attending parent education sessions. This is considered a parent education session, but there are also many other parent education sessions held here on campus. So that's another way to kind of get a sneak peek at your child's day. So I hope that this little video has been helpful. We're trying to keep them short and to the point, but I do hope this video is helpful in allowing you to information that you want. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate your time, and if you would like to have more videos of different aspects of the classroom, please contact the office, and you can email Emily at the front desk, and Emily can reach out to the staff, and we can talk about other topics to share. So have a great day.